Good. You're going to go ahead and press him.
That's it right there. Good. Good.
Man, DeAndre McDaniel, I put him right there in the Spiller category because I recruited both of those two guys at the same time. My recruiting area was Tallahassee to Jacksonville, you know, but D-Mac ended up having to go to prep school for a year. And you know, so I had to kind of recruit him for a couple years. He came out of Godby High School. Man, D-Mac is an example to everyone. You know, he had to overcome a lot in his life.
Well, I had to overcome a lot of, I guess I should say, abandonment for me. It was more so my mom. You know, mom and dad wasn't together, but then my mom started raising me, and she ended up getting into her troubles consistently. So my grandma ended up taking care of me and my sister. So that was something I had to overcome, was big time abandonment stuff. And I think Coach Swinney, actually, I give him a lot of praise because he probably helped me the most through that stuff, you know. So I think that was one of the reasons I came to Clemson.
Let's go. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
It's just been awesome to watch him, you know, just you know, be such a great example to everyone in his family. He's got the most amazing grandmother, Miss Dot, you've ever met. I mean, she was a rock. And I remember, because, you know, he was trying to leave the prep school, and I remember calling them, and I'm like, listen, y'all cannot go get him. You got to leave him there.
And he was mentioning Miss Dot and your godmom, Kim, and the time at the prep school when they were like, hey, should we take him out? And then Coach Swinney was like, leave him in there, it's good for him. What do you remember about that time? And then what do you think you learned from staying there and I guess paying your dues or the growing up process?
Oh man, that's his favorite story of me, by the way, and it's so much truth to it. I didn't make the grades that I was supposed to make, and he wanted to put me in Hargrave, and it was a military school. He basically told my grandma and them, if y'all go get him, because when I got up there, I'm like, man, I can't stay here. You know, this is like prison to me. I can't do this, you know, and he basically said, if y'all go get him, like, we're through with him, you know. So it was a big time accountability in that. You know, so if you want to go to college, you have to do this. So I had to look myself in the mirror and like, okay, like, let's do it. You know, and I had two of my friends up there with me as well, and we all kind of encouraged each other through that moment. I think it helped me because Hargrave is a military school, so everything that I thought I was, all the freedom that I used to have and just run around any way I wanted to, no, it was structure. You know, it was structured. No, you can't do this when you want to do it. It's on our time, you know. So I think it helped me become more of a man. You know, it prepared me. So when I got to college, I understood, like, hey, make your bed up before you leave the house. I didn't normally have to do that. Like, I leave the house, my grandma might make my bed up. But just going there, it helped me with so many small things.
Good. No, that's what we need to be at right there. Don't be in a rush. Be patient.
DeAndre he was an OG. He's one of those guys, for sure. In his last game in the bowl up in Charlotte, we lose the game. We won 6 games that year. He called the whole team up, and he looked everybody down. He challenged everybody in that locker room. He told them, y'all are just getting started. Y'all have to continue. You got to believe in what Coach Swinney's talking about. You know, we're all right there. You know, I know we didn't win as many games, but if y'all will keep doing what he's asking you to do, you guys are on your way to something special. And I mean, he just challenged the whole team. I mean, it was a powerful moment. I mean, Tim Beret was like, he just couldn't believe it.
This is Tim Beret's favorite story. You play all these years in school, and like sometimes you feel like it's never going to end, right? And it didn't hit me until that game. Like, I'm playing all these games, and now we've lost to South Florida, and it's like, man, like, this thing is really over. Like, I'm on to the next level now. Like, I'm about to leave this team behind. But the way that those guys fought, the way that, I mean, we fought. I shouldn't say those guys, we all fought, you know, and we battled from that game because we was down a lot, but we got back we almost won that thing. If we would have got that last onside kick, we put ourselves back in chance to win this game. And afterwards, it was just like everybody's head was down, and I'm like, man, this is the time for me to encourage them, man, because if they fight like that next year, like, the sky's the limit for these dudes, you know, and man, after that, they took off. You know, the following year, I think won the ACC championship, and I don't think that's just from me, but that's what I saw in them, you know, and I felt like that was an opportunity for me to express myself and my gratitude for them and that journey we hadn't been through, especially with a 6 and 7 season coming off a ACC championship, a battle with Georgia Tech the year before. We thought we had great opportunity that next year, you know, and we went 6 and 6 and just to go 6 and 7 in the bowl game, you know. So I felt like that was my opportunity to express my love and gratitude for those guys.
So what was it like for you, DeAndre, to see what happened right after that? I mean, like you said, you had a part in it, and then, you know, just, I mean, seeing Taj right in the interview before this, but to reap what you guys sowed and for you experiencing that success.
Oh, I mean, it was amazing for me. I mean, I'm a huge Clemson fan, you know, like I bleed orange, you know, grew up a Seminole, but now I can't even look at them the same way. Like I'm all orange, you know, so when it's just bragging rights. And for me, that year in 2011, especially in the phase that I was in and out the NFL at the time, I was just like, let me lock in on my guys, you know, and to see Taj and Sammy and those guys, Nuke and all those guys, like go crazy. And I'm a big fan of Sammy Water too, and I'm like, yeah, he got my number on, you know, but no, it was amazing to watch.
We just connected. He could have gone anywhere he wanted to go in the country. He could have signed with anybody. And he's one of the most talented high school kids I really have ever seen. Could play either side of the ball, could have easily been a Division I basketball player, could have been a wide receiver, D1, could have been a safety, whatever he wanted to play. This kid was so talented, but he was just a little undisciplined, immature, had a lot of growing to do, and a lot of it was just, again, he had a lot to overcome. He had some things in his life that you know, he had to deal with at a young age. And to just watch him now and to see how equipped he is as a man, to see how he leads, you know, not just here as a football coach, but how he leads his wife and his kids, and just we always say, be the one. He's been the one.
I didn't see myself in this position. I had these dreams, especially as a kid, like how I saw myself playing, how I saw my future, and all those type things. And I think coming to Clemson helped develop the man. And I got to give so much praise to Coach Swinney. Like he showed love. You know, he knew how to love. He know how to love his players. He know how to hold us accountable. You know, and also give us opportunity, you know, and he teach us about life and the real stuff like that, I think is what poured into me, and that's what I try to pour out to other people. So it's just like, always continue to learn as well, you know, continue to learn every day, because I thought I had it all figured out until I met Coach Swinney, you know, and he, like I say, still to this day, he continues to show me the way, you know, and I'm forever grateful for that.
I mean, I'm really proud of him. I truly look at him, you know, like a son. I'm just so thankful that, again, I've had this unique opportunity to be at a place long enough to where you meet somebody at 17, and at 37, 38, you're still doing life with them. It's been awesome.